G'day guys, how's it going? I'm here to bring you, finally, an actual gameplay video. Now, let's go up to, I like map tile H. It's got a couple of good things. Now, I'll just quickly gloss over the types of fields that you can encounter here in Gemcraft 2 Chasing Shadows. Firstly, there are just normal fields. They have this configuration with 3 dots. And then you have this configuration over here, which is a tome chamber location. I will go ahead and play this particular field, H4, in the next video. But for this video, I will focus on a wizard tower location on field H3. Wizard tower locations do have a particular sort of prerequisite to finishing it, which in this case is destroying all of the locks associated with the wizard tower on the map. Now, first things first, this is the wizard tower right here. It says destroy all 4 wizard locks on the field to unlock. In this case, there's 4. In other wizard tower levels, of course, there might be different ones. Or it will smash your orb when the final wave starts. Okay, so how many waves have I got? 46. So if by the end of wave 45, I have not destroyed all of the wizard locks, which in this case are these things down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I have not destroyed all of those by the end of wave 45, this wizard tower shoots a bolt of lightning at my orb and destroys me, effectively ending the game in defeat. However, if you do go ahead and destroy all the locks, then this wizard tower becomes unlocked, which basically means it will give you some shadow cores, some experience, some mana, that sort of thing. Just generally good stuff. You cannot, however, directly affect or destroy or attack the wizard tower in its current state or when it's unlocked. It's just a matter of make the thing safe before the end of the game, basically. So, now that you know about that, I'm just going to go ahead and make my tower. I originally used to play this map with a gem that had chain hit, poison, critical hit, and armor tearing. I've actually played this map a lot for another reason that I'll get into in a minute. But very recently I've just started using only critical hit and chain hit because, well, poison does very little against monsters that are, reasonably powerful. And you know what? When you need it, armor tearing just doesn't do enough at this stage of the game for me to actually be worth using. So I'm going to keep my gems either pure or double, just so I can get that extra attack bonus from my skills. And away we go. Now, just going to save up or wait until it break in the monsters. There we go. Gonna upgrade this bad boy. Swarmlings. I hate swarmlings. They're always just too many to keep up with. I always leak some swarmlings one way or another. Another mechanic. Look over here at the wavestones. There are things called sparks. They come along sort of randomly in between wave stones. If you're lucky, you'll get more sparks. To be honest, they're nothing but good for you in one way or another. And like wave stones, they can have their effects enlarged by gem bombing them. Again, same mechanic as wave stones. The more powerful your bombs are that you're gem bombing with, the more effect you'll get. In this case, let's see, touch of wisdom. Get more experience for the entire battle. 9% to mana pool XP multiplier. Okay then, that's not too bad. More XP at the end, I like that. And if I wanted that to go higher, then of course I would gem bomb it. But at the moment, it's too early in the game, I'm not going to bother. Here's another one down here, Prism Cascade. Boosts charge for all spells and shrines. So basically, 30% instant spell and shrine charge boost. In other words, these spells, and if there were shrines on the map, any shrines would basically cool down an extra 30% if there was room to do so instantly, plus a 4% decrease in spell and shrine charge time. In other words, they are permanently, at least for the remainder of this particular game, they cool down quicker. That's not too bad. I like that. Let's see now. Why does it feel like the game is going a little bit slow? Maybe not. Here we go. There's a break. For the moment, I'm just going for my gem, my main gem, but let's see. Oh, here's another spark. Lockdown. Disables and weakens all active beacons. That's pretty good, especially if you have a level with beacons, or if you've got the battle trait Beacon Storm or whatever it's called enabled, because beacons are a pain in the butt, and if you can get anything you can to make them weaker or easier to take down, then by all means, that's nothing but good for you. Let's see. I seem to be doing quite well. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ignore my main gem, and I'm going to pay attention to this. I'm also going to make something that I will eventually put. I'll duplicate that actually. I will eventually put these two gems in traps, because, hey, a little bit of a mana farm is better than no mana farm. Oh, by the way, look at this. Actually, this is perfect. Okay, look just to the left of my gem. These things are called apparitions. They are white. They make the screen sort of flicker around the edges, a very dark flicker, like a black flicker, just briefly, as a warning that one's coming, and then a couple of seconds later it'll flicker again and an apparition will appear. Destroy the apparitions, because when you do, they usually release around 20 odd shadow cores. And that's the reason why I actually like to play this particular field over and over again at the moment, because it is by far the best field for me to play if I want to go ahead and start harvesting shadow cores in any significant way. Usually I end up with about 90 shadow cores on average when I play this map, because there are a lot of apparitions that fly around. Usually you destroy about 4 or 5 in a game. I think I've destroyed in a total, between apparitions and these things called spectres that also drop shadow cores, I've killed about 7 once as my personal best, but the least I've ever had in any given time playing this field is only 4. So, yeah, it's a bit of give and take, but a level with lots of apparitions is good for your shadow cores. So go ahead and destroy these whenever you can, but be wary of these spectres. Spectres are a little bit different. They are purple. They give very little warning before they actually come onto the field, and they move a lot faster than the apparitions. Also, what they do is they make a beeline straight for your most powerful gem that you have on the field. Now that the game was paused, what I could do is I could essentially remove this gem back into my inventory to make it safe, because it's a powerful gem. It's a bit expensive. I don't want to lose it. If the Spectre goes ahead and grabs it, it will keep going, and it will show. This gem will be a massive icon right over the whole Spectre. If I don't destroy that Spectre before it reaches the edge of the map, then it will take my gem with me, and I will effectively lose that much worth mana, which would really suck. It's essentially a game ender. Almost always, because once you've invested so much in your gem, and it's you can't really claw it back on the level. So by all means, keep an eye out for these spectres. Pause the game when they are close, like that. Go ahead and use your free spell if you have one. Go ahead and give your main gem a bolt spell. Select the spectre and destroy it straight away. And while you're at it, go for any apparitions as well. Those are your main targets. Oh, there we go. There's another apparition. Did I make these attack only structures? Oh, there's another apparition. Straight off the bat. 4 of them. That's not too bad. I like the way this is going. I'll just let them sort of fly close by. There's lots of monsters going on at the moment. I'll just freeze them. Take down the closest apparition first. There we go. I'll take down that apparition now. There we go, 17 shadow cores. I wonder if anywhere in my stats, how many shadow cores have I gathered so far? Does it tell me? No. Oh wait, yes it does. Shadow core found. 60, that's great. That is great English. Shadow core found, shadow cores. Probably better. But anyways, I'm nitpicking. 68. So, already I've found 68. A far cry from the usual, 2 or 4 that you would find in some of the really early levels. Hey, very significant and very good for when you want to try and get better fragments for your talismans. You don't have to go ahead and spend real money on buying shadow cores, guys. Even though you can, it is an option. It's up to you to decide whether or not you want to do it, but of course the game maker has made it possible for you to obtain shadow cores in other ways. This is one of them, so just letting you know it's possible. Let's see, this requires 16 bolts and 16 bolts. Notice how I've whittled down. I've already destroyed 2 of those 4 locks. I only have 2 remaining. The first 2 required only just shots from gems in towers. That's easy enough. Doesn't matter what grade your gem is. It only counts the shots, not the actual damage of the bolts. So that's easy enough. You could put towers with grade 1 gems next to them and let them slowly whittle them down. These ones, the bolt locks, are a little bit different. They need to be hit with bolts from the bolt spell. So I do need to keep on giving these gems the bolt spell in order to finally destroy them. That kind of sucks a little bit, but as long as you keep mindful of it and you keep on top of it well before the last wave, you'll be sweet. And here is another one, Spark. Stone supply, this one isn't so good. It's 20% decreased building mana cost. Okay, so it costs me less mana to build buildings. Now, unless I'm building a ton of amplifiers around some stuff, I don't really see how that's useful. But hey, a freebie's a freebie. I shouldn't complain, I suppose. Let's see. There we go. I just want to give that a bolt spell so it can go ahead and there we go. 1 lock down. I'm going to swap them over so this thing uses its bolts. And I can actually go ahead and drop down a couple of traps. I'm going to put this guy in 1. I'm even going to upgrade him, why not? Let's see now. Main gem's doing quite well. I'll take it. Uh, 6 bolts. Need more bolts. And bang, there we go. There goes that lock. So I can now put this into... Oops, see? There we go. Wizard Tower unlocked. I got some cores. I got some mana. I got some experience. All good things. And this thing is now pacified. I am no longer in danger of having this thing smash up my orb with its lightning spells. So now all I have to do is just survive the rest of the level. Ooh, this is a good spark. Shrine scroll. A shrine appears on the battlefield. The shrine is randomized and it won't actually tell you what type of shrine. I think it just goes ahead and does its calculation and spits one out on the field randomly somewhere on the field. Not on paths though. I've noticed it's only on grassy areas. Well, usually. I think it will try grassy areas first. I don't know. Anyways, it has 45% initial charge. Damage ratio. Decrease initial charge time. Fair enough. I don't know if that's for that specific shrine or all shrines that currently exist on the battlefield. Anyways, they act much like shrines from Gemcraft Labyrinth and more like the ones that you found in Gemcraft Chapter 0. You know, there's shrines for getting mana out of monsters. There's shrines for getting experience. There's even a shrine for boosting a gem. Basically, you use a gem in the shrine and it will give you the gem back, and depending on how many monsters it attacks and how much damage it inflicts, it will actually increase the maximum amount of damage of that gem. Admittedly, it's not much, but it's something. Let's see. Let's just play on, said the umpire. I wonder if my little crappy mana farm is actually doing anything. Looks like it's doing a little bit, but probably nothing significant. Now I'm interested to see exactly what shrine that is. I'm going to go ahead and continue my little mana farm, to be honest. Why not? Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to go and chain hit poison. Just upgrade them to grade 4. And we can put them on either side of the path. Actually, I don't know why I did poison. That's going to do basically nothing significant. Instead, I'm actually going to do armor tearing and chain hit. Now that might be a little bit more useful. Slightly more useful. Anyways, play on, said the umpire. Main gem's going well. How much do I need for the next upgrade? 21 grand. Here we go. Where's the shrine? Oh man, what a crappy spot. All the way over there to the left. Shrine of Energy. Extracts mana from all hit enemies. Now, as you can see, it comes with a circle around it, and it also has some lines either horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. It doesn't always have all lines activated. This one has diagonal lines in all directions and vertical line along with its circle. So to make this the most potent, I'm going to go ahead and make a wall there and a wall there, just to make the enemies, force them to snake through here, make them close to this shrine. And let's see, ooh, giants coming. That's good timing. Let's see if I can sap some good mana out of them. I'm going to gem bomb these. 9 giants each. Okay. Once this level is over. Okay, giants have been sent. I'm going to force that one to go as well. Hopefully the giants will come close. Oh, by the way, shrines have a maximum charge of 200. So you can use a shrine twice in a row before you need to wait for it to charge again if it's fully charged. Okay, something to note. A new mechanic. Definitely for the better in my opinion. Now I'm going to wait for these monsters to come close. That's pretty close for those giants. Are all the giants in? Yep, all the giants seem to be in the range of that. So, oh, what gem to use? A grade 4 gem. Why not? It's not too bad. Well, that was useless. I spent 1,200 mana to get 355 back. And I didn't do much damage to these giants, did I? Look at that. 3 grand each. Okay, lesson learned. Make sure your shrine will attack a lot more monsters than, say, 8. Ooh, there's actually a swarmling level coming. Maybe I should gem bomb that instead. What do you reckon? We'll get lots of swarmlings. 58. They've already got high armor. Alright. I tell you what. I'm going to leave that the way it is. And we'll see how it goes. I'm not very happy with the amount of swarmlings that are coming on the map. Not as many as I'd like, but anyways, let's go ahead and just use a grade 3 gem. What do I get? I pretty much got my money back. Not even. Okay. Clearly I need to be more effective with my use of these shrines. Oh, here we go. Nasty. I didn't even notice it. Maybe this beacon came up in a spark. So maybe not all sparks are nice. You can get a random beacon. This is a static beacon. It's one of the nicer beacons. It's not that bad, honestly. All it says is it's not going to let me build any towers within an 8x8 range of tiles, basically in a square, which isn't so bad because it doesn't do anything to towers that are already existing inside that square. Let's see, let's press T, build a tower. Yep, that's the range that I can't build in, but that's fine. When I get to it, oh whoops, wrong button. Return to map. Oh whoa, no, done. Whoops. When I'm done finishing smashing these, this gem will just quickly make good light work of that. Giants. Let's see. 3 giants and 7 weaker giants. Why not gem bomb giants? They give a lot of mana back, so I have no compulsions in gem bombing those wave stones. Not at all. Because I know it will pay off big time in the long run. In the meantime, my crappy little mana farm isn't really doing that much. Oh, giants are slipping through. That's not cool. Oh, that's really not cool. Oh, I think I just got another shrine somewhere. Where is it? Was that a shrine? I don't know. Oh well. Anyways, this is not good because I'm drowning at the moment. I can't even afford to upgrade my gem. Yeah, at this point it looks like I'm going to lose. Okay. Let's see. Highest banishment cost or special? Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go for random monsters. Nah, it looks like I've lost this. This is a lost cause. Yep. Looks like this video turned out to be a video on how to lose. Oh man, seriously? Not cool. Huh. Those gem bombs did bugger all, didn't they? Look at that. Barely scratched the surface. Okay. That is how to lose a battle by getting greedy with the gem bombing, but had I have not done that, I would have easily passed with that wizard tower. So that's sort of how to do a wizard tower level. I hope you enjoyed the video, and of course, look at that, 78 shadow cores. I'm very happy with that because at the end of the day, I can go ahead and put that towards doing something like converting 100 of them to increase drop rarity range by 10 for the next fragment that I pick up in the next level that I play. So that's how you get shadow cores, and that's probably at the moment the best way to spend them, so you can get better fragments all up for your talisman, so you can really beef up your talisman and make all of the effects accumulate nicely. As you see, I've got a couple layers of rarity 30, rarity 32, rarity 21, 23, let's see, 10, 16, 18, 11, 15. That's basically the name of the game. Shadow cores are great for basically getting more XP and leveling up your wizard level, and also getting more skill points, but also so you can spend them on trying to get better fragments, or at least increasing your chances. Anyways, that's enough from me. See you next video, where hopefully I will successfully pass Field H4.